My name is David Chang. I'll be the host for this press conference today. We'd like to welcome you to Best Meets Best, MSI's press conference for CES 2017. Before we get started, a couple quick announcements, points to go over. One, there will be a Q&A session after the press conference, so please hold all raise hands and questions until after we're done. Second of all, at the end of the press conference, we will have a shuttle bus service that's taking you back to Mandalay Bay, if any of you guys are heading out over there, 2 different times after the show. And there's also going to be a raffle, so you're going to want to stick around for that. Give away some great MSI gaming prizes. Also, before we get started, I'd like to introduce some very, very special members of the audience that we have with us here today. Up here in the front, our MSI Senior Vice President, Mr. Henry Liu. Also up here, our MSI Vice President, Mr. Eric Kuo. And our MSI Vice President, Jeremy Liao. And MSI Assistant Vice President, Mr. Sam Chern. All right, to kick off this press conference, we'd like to invite our North America General Manager, Mr. Andy Tung, to come up on stage and say a few words. Mr. Tung?
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Andy. I run America region. So thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to MSI press conference CES 2017. We're gonna deliver a lot of information, some excitement, fun. Okay, the most important is the slogan that we have for this year: Best means best. I think early yesterday you heard Intel 7th generation processor, and probably later today you will hear latest and greatest NVIDIA graphic technology. And just now, in the next couple minutes, you will hear how MSI, NVIDIA, and Intel deliver the solution to you. Okay. Once again, thank you so much to join us, and I will hope you enjoy that. And thanks so much. Thanks.
Thank you, Eddie. Now I'd like to welcome the head of our notebook marketing, Mr. Derek, to come on stage to give you an introduction about all the great new gaming products that we have for this year. Derek?
What's up, guys? I'm Lucky, but people call me Hardcore Gamer. It's good to see you. Hell yeah! Good luck. Have fun.
All right. That's not Derek. That's our mascot Lucky. I'm Derek. Sorry, I lost my voice a little bit, but I didn't go to strip club last night screaming all the time. I just got a cold. Sorry about that. All right, so what's coming? You guys still remember those century-old classic PC games? Let me refresh your memory. Space War. The first PC shooting game, a very cool game title back then, doesn't look cool anymore nowadays. If you don't know this game, that's okay. That means you are not that old. All right. So if you are about my age, then this is the one you must know. Pac-Man. All right, still looks cute, but not that interesting. Gamers nowadays. However, there has been a rapid evolution in the last 2 decades. Games have evolved unimaginably fast with lots of graphics technologies behind. Having outstanding graphics has become a foundation now. So gamers today simply demand more than the past, right? And the same thing happened to the gaming industry. The gaming industry has also evolved at a rapid pace. Can you guess how many people watched the NBA playoffs in this year? No. 19 million. Not a small number, is it? Now, guess how many people watched League of Legends Grand Finals in this year? 35. If we count unique viewers, that's 43 million unique viewers. What does that mean? That means 2 times more than the NBA playoffs. DreamHack, the biggest game party in the world, attracted more than 50,000 gamers to a small town in Sweden. Last year, DreamHack even expanded beyond its borders to here, the United States. Now, I want to take a guess on how much DreamHack could make in 1 year. $8.4 million. And actually, DreamHack, this organization, was bought by a Swedish company 2 years ago for $30 million. Sounds like a good business, huh? There are hundreds of esports teams in the world. Their occupation is playing games. They are known to the world by gaming. They are respected to the world by gaming. The prize pool they strived for last year reached $63 million US. And how about PC gaming hardware, which is also MSI's core business? It is expected to reach to $28 billion US. All of this indicates that gaming is a serious business. Gaming is high-tech. Gaming is a profession. And gaming is an industry with a comprehensive ecosystem. It turns out to be that gamers today demand more than ever. What they want is a full range of gaming experience. Performance is not only a factor they care about, but also visuals, audio, the way to control gameplays, and the ability of live streaming. However, there are lots of gaming-like machines in the market, built with high-end GPU and a CPU, claiming a gaming desktop or laptop. What happens? Gamers might just waste their money on these machines, only later to discover these machines fail to fulfill their gaming desires. So, as a true gaming brand, MSI ensures to provide the most integrated gaming features and experience. We believe only true gaming can satisfy gamers' desires. Why can we achieve this? Because all of us love gaming and we think what gamers think. This was our MSI logo 30 years ago when the company was established, if you remember that. 10 years ago, we introduced our first gaming laptop, GX600, and started our gaming business. 8 years ago, we decided to phase out this logo and replace by the gaming one. Totally transform MSI to be a gaming-focused company. Back then, none of the other companies had this kind of commitment and courage on gaming. But we, MSI, did it 8 years ago because we believed in gaming. Standing here today means that we have persevered on our belief. Perhaps we are not a giant in the traditional PC industry, but we sure are a powerful monster in the gaming industry. We believe only true gaming can touch gamers' hearts. MSI, true gaming, somehow PC, we are gaming. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Derek. So that's a little more in-depth information about who we are, MSI as a brand, MSI gaming philosophy and thinking of where we're coming from and where we're at and where we're going tomorrow. But now I want to move on to the more meat and potatoes of today's press conference, the products themselves. And for that, I'm going to bring up MSI product managers John and Faye to come talk about it. Give a round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is Faye.
Welcome everybody to the product presentation. Really excited to see so many different faces, also from outside of US. Just like me, still have a little bit of jet lag. But without further ado, we're going to show you a lot of new gaming products. And let's start off with the new gaming notebooks.
Of course. Sorry. For those who are here today, I'm sure that you've all known very well about MSI. We spared no efforts to provide the latest technology on our gaming laptops. We're proud to say that we're always ahead of other brands by being the first to offer the latest technology on our gaming laptops. For the CPU solution, from 2013 to 2016, we're always the first to have the latest processor solution ready on our gaming laptops. And here today, we're going to launch the 7th generation Intel Core i7 processor gaming laptops, which is again, we are the first ready for this processor solution. Also, we're also going to launch the latest NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti graphics card ready gaming laptops, and you shall discover that we're again the first to have our gaming laptops ready for this technology. With NVIDIA's 7th generation Intel Core i7 processor and the latest GTX 1050 Ti graphics card on our gaming laptops, and with our gaming know-how, our gaming notebooks, we shall discover the true gaming products to our gamers. And combining these forces together, we believe that we can create something extraordinary and reach the new heights of the gaming industry. So let's see our best meets best video now. So together with NVIDIA and Intel, MSI, we're able to launch the true gaming machines to our gamers. You shall find that we are the first ready to market to have our gaming laptops ready for these two solutions, the 7th generation Intel Core i7 processor and the latest GTX 1050 Ti graphics card. We're the first to market, and we're also able to offer the most complete product lineup. For our GT series, it's designed for hardcore gamers. For GS, it's designed for those who are in search of slim, fast, and charming notebooks. For GE, it's designed for enthusiastic gamers. GP, designed for performance gamers, whereas GL for mainstream gamers.
So with all these new products being launched right now with the new Intel Core i7 CPUs, what can we actually expect in terms of benefits? I'm sure most people want to know about this.
Yes, with our new gaming laptops, with the latest Kaby Lake processor, what you can expect is there's going to be a large VR performance improvements. Let's welcome our product marketing manager, Alex, to come on the stage and to show us what's the VR performance enhancement on our gaming laptops. Alex.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be here to show you the difference. When we take a look on previous version Intel Core i7 platform with GTX 1080, the score is under 8,000. But when we take a look on the GT73, the latest platform Core i7 7820HK processor overclocked to over 4 GHz, we can reach this high score. If we take a look on the comparison, this is already 99.99% higher than the other even desktop notebook or gaming notebooks. So you can see the performance is much higher. It's 25% more than the previous version of a standard gaming notebook with GTX 1080.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Can we go back to the main screen, please? So we can see that on our new gaming laptops with Intel Core i7 7820HK processor, the VR performance enhancement is going to reach up to 25%. This is a really impressive result.
So that was about VR. What about the graphics performance? Because now we're also launching the 1050 Ti, so what's the benefit in terms of graphics?
Exactly. What you can expect from our new gaming laptops with the latest GeForce GTX 1050 Ti graphics card is on the gaming performance. We're going to have a lot gaming performance improvements too. So let's welcome Alex again to show you the gaming performance improvements on our gaming laptops.
So I think high performance on MSI gaming laptop is just a basic standard. You can see that with GeForce GTX 1050 Ti plus MSI Dragon Center, we have a lot of control on the overclock and a more power monitor. We can reach another high score than the previous version of Peripherals. Let's take a look on this. So we can see that with our overclock capability and very good thermal design, the FreeMark 11P score, we can over 10K. That's really a masterpiece because if you tested some of the other so-called gaming notebook, their 1060 graphics may be just a little bit even lower than this. But our gaming notebook will give high performance than any others.
So let's go to the live demo.
Yes, when we take a look on this GE62, we just run the program, the FreeMark 11 always can over peak 10K scores. That means the gaming experience enhanced more than 40% in the previous version of the same level. People can buy this notebook cheaper than before, but it can still have higher gaming performance in this generation.
Let's go back to the main screen, please.
If we turn the benchmark score become the gaming experience, for example, like Overwatch, we can see that in previous version graphic card we set to Ultra, it's only about 30 frames per second. But nowadays, people does not feel satisfied about 30 frames per second. The 60 frames per second will be the standard in 2017. So you buy the mainstream or high performance one with MSI gaming notebooks, GTX 1050 Ti, you can easily over 60 frames per second for ultra high setting. And even with high setting, you can over 90 frames per second. That's very important for the FPS gamers or racing users. That's back to Ben.
Thank you. So we can see that actually with GTX 1050 Ti graphics card gaming notebooks, the performance is even higher than the gaming laptop with GTX 970 graphics card. What you can expect is that in the old days when you want to play heavy games, you need a GTX 970M notebooks or above to be able to play heavy loading games. But now you can use GTX 1050 Ti graphics card gaming laptops. You get to experience the heavy loading games with more affordable price. So we've seen a lot of the VR and gaming performance improvements we're going to have on our new gaming laptops. So it helps wonders that why MSI gaming laptops is able to provide stable and high performance. The reason lies on our cooling solution. We focus a lot on our cooling solutions. And as a true gaming brand, we designed and built a special whirlwind blade into our cooling solutions. Therefore, with the cooling solution with our whirlwind blade, fans shall discover that the fan blade number and the blade density of the fan is going to be a lot higher than a conventional fan on other gaming laptops. Compare with other conventional fan on other gaming laptops. You shall also discover that under the same fan speed, the whirlwind blade fan on our cooling solution will generate 30% higher airflow. However, will surprisingly create less noise. That's what makes our gaming laptops to be able to maintain high performance even after long sessions of gaming. So Alex here today is going to show you how our innovative cooling solution works on our gaming laptop.
Okay, for this live demo, this model GT73 VR comes with the latest CPU, that 7820HK overclock, and also the GTX 1080. So let's see the brain test performance of the cooling system. When we run the brain test in the background, we can see that the temperature is around 83 and 87. For a notebook, around 4 kilograms, this is fantastic temperature because that means we overclock a lot, but still get very low temperature. But furthermore, this is more important, we have cooler boost key. On the software, or we have the physical one button press. And you can see the fan RPM boost to more than 5,000 RPM. A bit noise more, but for gamers, who cares? Because the overclockers, the powerful users, they really like to drop the temperature low. So we can see the temperature low and just around 30 seconds. So that means the high performance gaming laptop can, the most important thing is the cooling design. Because the cooling design determines how the performance can present for overclock, or in other way, they will drop the clock all the time. So let's get back to the page.
Thank you. So let's have a quick recap on this slide. We can see that before activating the Cooler Boost technology through our Dragon Center, the CPU fan speed is around 3,300 RPM. For the GPU is around 3,700 RPM. The GPU temperature is around 84, and the CPU around 83. And after activating our Cooler Boost technology through our Dragon Center, you can see that the fan speed has been largely improved by around 30%. The fan speed of CPU reached up to 4,800 RPM. The GPU up to almost 4,900 RPM. And temperature of GPU decreased to 76. GPU decreased to 72. Is around an 8 to 11 temperature decrease, thanks to our Cooler Boost technology. So we can really see how our cooling solution works on our gaming laptops. And besides the performance and the cooling solution, we ask ourselves, what else can we offer on our new gaming laptops? As a true gaming brand, we always search our answers from true professional gamers. And we know that for professional gamers, audio is really important criteria. That is why we're going to offer you today the world's first gaming laptop with high-resolution audio ready. So what exactly is high-resolution audio? What's the special about it? Actually, audio quality can be divided into different types, from the less detailed MP3, CD type of audio to audio quality with higher detail, more impressive, high-resolution audio. So only audio above the resolution above 24 bits, 96 kHz can claim itself as a high-resolution audio. And products that claims itself to be able to deliver this high-quality audio has to be strictly tested and examined for being allowed to use this logo on their products. And MSI is the world's first high-resolution audio-ready gaming laptop. What's even more is that we get to offer even higher audio quality resolution, that we get to reach the audio resolution up to 24-bit, 192 kHz, to 32-bit, 384 kHz. So let's welcome Alex again to show us how what's the audio difference between the high-resolution audio and the low-quality audio.
Okay, do you guys know why we are true gaming? Because we are not only care about the performance, we care about the sound experience, visual experience, audio experience. So here I would like to introduce you the sound experience difference. Here is the standard. I will explain to you the speaker is just $100 US. And with our high-resolution audio design, this song is only a bit higher quality than CD quality. So even CD quality, when you go past with our high-resolution audio-ready gaming notebook, you can still experience much more detail. And here's the way I would like to show you the difference, because our software, building software, we can adjust the sampling rate and the bit rate. So I will switch between the 44.1 kHz and the 192 kHz to show the difference. You will hear in the 44 kHz, the sound detail and the range will be lower. But if you change to 192 kHz, the sound detail will be higher. But I would like to tell you, the speakers know that it is not really the high-resolution audio speaker. So when you have better speaker or better headset, quality difference will be higher. So here is our MSI gaming song. Will be a bit lower. And turn back to higher resolution.
We all have to be brave and start to fly. We have a shot to take the lead. Now is the time to fight.
So the sound detail and range are really different. So even the CD quality from your resource can present differently. So if you have really higher bit rate of the sound quality data, you can experience more. Let's get back to that.
Thank you, Alex. So we can actually really hear the difference. I believe everyone can actually hear the difference. And we are the world's first high-resolution gaming laptop able to deliver really high-resolution audio to our gamers. That is why we are going to provide more audio details, and we're going to bring audio enjoyment to the next level. So, VR. VR has been a really hot trend since 2016. And when playing VR games, visual is a very important criteria. But what has been neglected is that audio solution is also very important when playing VR games. That is why we work with Nahimic and to provide a new audio solution called Nahimic VR. Its design is an exclusive solution designed for VR gaming. What it does is to transform 2D audio into 3D audio. So when you're playing VR games, you won't feel like something's missing because all 2D audios will be transformed into VR 3D audio. And when playing games, you're going to feel more immersive. You're going to have a more realistic VR experience. And actually in the back of this room, we have a Nahimek VR demo area. We invite all of you to experience the VR experience on your own to actually feel what's the difference, what the Nahimek VR can bring to you when playing VR games. The last feature I'd like to share with you is this one. We have on our new GT83 VR Titan SLI, we upgraded the mechanical keyboard by using the Cherry MS RGB speed silver switches. And by having this new mechanical keyboard switches, you are going to have multicolor mechanical keyboard on our GT83 VR Titan SLI. So let's see a video introducing detail about this keyboard. Thank you. And Alex here would like to share with you some more information about this mechanical keyboard. Let's welcome Alex again.
Okay, so you guys are familiar about our GT80. You must know that our GT83, we are the first one to have the evolution on the keyboard color. So this RGB color, we preset of over 20 types of the color change difference. You can make this color change, follow with your songs, even your games, even the in-game life, in-game armor as well. So the fantastic experience on our gaming notebook. That's why we're talking about the total gaming experience, not only about performance. Performance for MSI is a basic standard. The overall gaming experience, like this mechanical keyboard, the silver switch is shortened, 40% shortened and faster. So the user experience, the response time is much faster than before. So all the gamers, they will drop their on-hand mechanical keyboard to use our GT83 because that's much faster than the previous version of mechanical keyboard. Let's go back to page.
Thank you, Alex. Actually, a lot of gamers have been asking, when can we have a multi-color mechanical keyboard on your GT80 series gaming laptops? And we're here what gamers need, and we're having the world first gaming laptop with Cherry MX RGB Speed Silver switch mechanical keyboard, which is multi-color one. So, as a true gaming brand, we always designed our gaming laptops based on 5 categories, which are most desired by gamers. For the performance, we work closely with Intel and NVIDIA, and to incorporate our gaming laptops and gaming know-how so that we can offer our gamers the best true gaming notebooks. In terms of with our innovative cooling technology and our overclocking capability. You can find it in our Dragon Center. We can make our new gaming laptops with the latest Kaby Lake processor to have an up to 25% VR performance enhancement, and our new gaming laptops with GTX 1050 Ti graphics cards can have a really good gaming performance, even higher than a GT 970N gaming notebooks. And for audio, we're the first gaming laptops which offers you next level audio solution, the high resolution audio and nothing VR. With high resolution audio, you get to have a more detailed audio quality from your gaming laptops. With Nahinik VR, your VR gaming experience will be more realistic, more immersive than ever. We hear gamers' needs. We upgraded our mechanical keyboard and have Cherry MX RGB speed silver switches on our new GT83 VR Titan SLI. For the visuals, we offer 120 Hz panel on our gaming laptops, which will provide only 5 millisecond response time. And we offer true color calibration, and 100 Adobe RGB technologies will provide a more accurate image and a more vivid image for gamers. For streaming, we're the world of first gaming laptops that have the cooler solution on our gaming laptops that will offer fast and stable internet connection. As a true gaming brand, we hear what gamers want, and we design and build our gaming laptops around these 5 categories which are most desired by gamers. That is what makes MSI a true gaming brand.
All right.
Jordan.
Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the other presentations. You can give me the presenter.
Sure.
Before I start talking about motherboards, I also need to mention that in a couple of months' time, I'm going to be a father for the first time in my life. And I realized, thank you, Rakan. I realized by myself this morning when we were setting up all these awesome products that there's actually a lot of similarities in becoming a father and launching so many new products at the same time. Because it all starts with a really nice idea, at least that's what I think, and then it takes up to 9 months to prepare everything, to launch so many products and to launch so many babies. And in those 9 months you have a lot of pain and agony and stress, but in the end, when it's finally there, you're really, really proud. So I'm also really happy to show all these awesome new products to you today. And starting off with the Intel 200 series gaming motherboards. And our theme for the gaming motherboards is Revolution Then, Evolution Now. And Revolution Then refers to the fact that a couple of years ago, MSI was the first one to introduce true gaming motherboards. Now, and Evolution Now refers to the evolution that we are going through in developing these gaming motherboards into the new generation. We'll continue with delivering the enthusiast gaming motherboards.
Master the game.
All about master the game, indeed. And you will recognize the names, some of them. We have Z270 Gaming M3, the Gaming M5, the Gaming M7, and also the X-Power Gaming Titanium. These are all about really the highest performance, and they are maxed out in a number of features that I will show to you later as well. And next to that, we also have the Enthusiast Gaming Series motherboards, which are all about the gaming style. This is more about personalization. They're also my personal favorite lineup. But we expanded this lineup if you compare it to the Z170 series. For instance, you'll recognize in the middle the very popular Gaming Pro Carbon series motherboard. Crate is also back, recently won the Taiwan Excellence Award, so for those of you who like to build a black and white PC, we have a Crate again. But we also have a few additions like the B250 Gaming Pro and also the Z270i Gaming Pro Carbon AC. So we also have an ITX motherboard now in the Enthusiast Gaming segment, including RGB function. And then for those who just need to have good performance, but without breaking the bank, we have the Arsenal Gaming Series. And we really spend a lot of time on developing these series and improving them, also compared to the last generation. I think in terms of look and feel, it's pretty obvious that we spend a lot of time on this. From left to right, you will see the B250M mortar gaming motherboards, and also 2 additions, the Tomahawk, Z270 Tomahawk, and also the H270 Tomahawk Arctic. Amazing looking motherboard with white and silver PCB. So what's special about this? I almost forget. We also have the Pro Series motherboards, of course, because we talk a lot about gaming, but we also don't want to forget about all these professional usage and the system integrators. So we're launching today more than 10 Pro Series motherboards and more than 25 new gaming motherboards on Z200 series platform. So what's special? We talked a lot about RGB already in 2016, and we know a lot of people like to modify their PC, like to personalize it. There's also a big group of people who say, I really don't need all these RGB functionalities. Of course, you can turn them off, and we have a lot of other solutions for you. But personalization in RGB is hot, and we decided for this reason to develop this even further and work together with other brands to optimize what we call RGB Mystic Light. So now we also have Mystic Light Sync, and with Mystic Light Sync we can also control the RGB of other products which are non-MSI branded, for instance Steel Series, Cooler Master, Silverstone, you name it, we work together with them to have a full RGB ecosystem. Here's a nice example of what this looks like inside the PC, really impressive. And next to that, there's of course a lot more to tell about the motherboards. For instance, audio. We really spent a lot of time this year again to improve the audio functionality of our gaming motherboards. And the expert on this is Gary, so I would like to invite Gary to introduce audio a little bit more.
Sure. I'll say that the Audio Boost 4 is built for gamers. Why? Because it provides powerful sound effects for both stereo and the surround. Furthermore, it can automatically detect the impedances of your headset. Then it just provide sufficient power to ensure the sound qualities. And we also did a lot of work on the audio circuit design in order to decrease the noise and the signal peaks. We call it hip hop circuits. And when you talk about the Audio Boost 4 Pro, what is Audio Boost 4 Pro? It means there are 2 sets of Audio Boost 4 in one motherboard. Now, it can provide very more powerful and clear audio sounds, directly and dedicated for rear and front audio. And for this, the only one reason we want to build this kind of Audio Boost 4 with these rich features is because we want to give the best experience to gamers. So that's it.
All right, thanks a lot, Gary. So we talked about the sound, but we also care a lot about speed. And when you talk about speed, you automatically think about SSDs and storage and loading speed. So I think you already got a sneak peek from us a couple of weeks ago, and we invented M.2 shields. So unique for MSI, unique in the market. It's a heat shield with a thermal pad inside, which cools down the SSD inside, or even later on when it's going to be done, the Intel Optane memory. So, and obviously when you cool down a high performance piece of hardware, the performance also increases. Not only speed, but also stability is very important. On the Z170 series, you can already find steel armor on our PCIe slots with EMI protection and extra soldering points. So when you are traveling with your desktop, you can be sure that your PCIe Express will not bend or break. But we actually extended this technology also to other parts which you can find on a motherboard, for instance, on the M.2 DDR4 steel armor, and we also have U.2 steel armor in the motherboard. So you really have a really stable system when you build it with the MSI gaming motherboard. And then there's Lightning USB. I believe we improved really a lot on the USB performance of the MSI gaming motherboard. I dare to say that we have the best USB performance of this generation as well. We call this Lightning USB, and we implemented a new S-Media 2142 chip which delivers more bandwidth to USB. So when using one USB stick, you go up to 10 gigabit per second, and when using two USB devices, you can even go up to 8 gigabit per second on both USB devices, so double the bandwidth. You can easily recognize these USB parts on the golden, by the golden USB jacks. Right, last but not least, also memory performance is of course really important. So for this we have DDR4 boost, and I would like to invite Gary again to explain a little bit more about DDR4 boost.
Right. Not only the compatibility, the DDR4 boost can provide the excellent performance. So you can just activate the Intel XMP functions to reach the over 4,000 megahertz. And also we have Game Boost. This function is perfect with the new Intel 7th generation processors. With only one click, you can touch the 5.2 gigahertz right here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gary, for introducing what new features we have on our motherboards. But Jordan, I think I heard that last year is a great achievement for graphics card too.
Yeah, that's
You've
right.
won over 300 awards last year.
Yeah.
What's the secret about it?
Like you said, can we go back to the main view?
Yes. Next one. Next.
There it is. All right. So yeah, on graphics card we were really successful in 2016. We're really proud of this. How did we get to this success? I think most of you in this room know about peripherals. It's still the most silent and the coolest solution on the market today. And it's not just us saying it. We recently also won two really nice awards, European Hardware Community Awards for both the AMD and the NVIDIA series graphics cards, best graphics cards of 2016. So that says a lot. So we were thinking already in the past few months, how can we extend this technology to other potential products? And one of these things is the peripherals or CPU cooler, which we are going to bring out more and more in the coming months. And benchmarks also prove this, that this CPU cooler is on par with the current well-known brands of CPU coolers. Not just that, it looks nice. You know, you can use different covers, both on silver and black motherboards. But we can even use the fan that we use on the CPU cooler as a separate case fan. And we're going to bring this out also in 2017. And another thing that we're going to bring out as a separate product is our premium thermal compound X paste that we use on our CPU cooler. So this will also become available as a separate product on the market in 2007. And there's another nice thing is the GUS. Some of you might have heard from it.
Upgrade solution, GUS.
Yeah.
I think I heard this before.
Yeah. So I bring Vincent to the stage, and Vincent will introduce and tell you more about GUS.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vincent. Today I want to introduce the MSI new graphic card upgrade system here. And we have the ATS power supply inside, so they can support all the MSI, NVIDIA, and the AMD graphic card. And we use the latest Thunderbolt device to connect to the PC. And we also provide to the 3 USB devices to the customer. And we have our exclusive thermal solution inside. And we are thinking the Intel Nook and the mini PC user, their integrated graphic card performance is not good enough to play the game. So our proposal is they can use our GUS to upgrade, the easier upgrade their mini PC or Nook to become VR PC or gaming PC. We have a live demo in our booth. Later you can go to our live demo area to see the performance difference. We will run the 3D benchmark to show Nook with GUS and without GUS, the performance result there. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Vincent. We talked about graphics cards, we talked about cooling, but there's actually even more to tell because we are going to launch brand new multimedia products this year in the first quarter of 2017.
I see a high resolution audio there too.
Yeah, true. So this is a similar solution that we use on our gaming notebooks in our Immerse G870 gaming headset. So there's a really nice design, brushed aluminum, high resolution audio with a controller next to it, and also comes with Mystic Light and Mystic Light Sync, so it syncs also with our other products. And next to that, not only a headset, we'll also have this here on live demo, by the way, a new gaming mouse, the Clutch GM70. It's fully modular, so you really can detach certain items and attach new items to fit your hand perfectly while gaming. It's wireless with a lock cable as well, comes with Mystic Light. And next to that, we also bring a new gaming keyboard to the market, the bigger GK8. This is Cherry MX red switches, like you saw just on the gaming notebooks. Detachable palm rest, so you can decide to use it or not, with an aluminum frame, so also coming out in Q1 of 2017. Then there's one more product line that I would like to introduce to you, and personally I'm also really proud of this because this is actually the first time that with a new chipset launch we were also able to show a full lineup of new gaming desktops. Because there's also a lot of gamers who don't know how to build something by themselves, and we offer a great full solution. They're all based on our Game Unlimited concept, so let me briefly introduce this by a video to you. So each of these new gaming desktops, they have a purpose, and some of them you will recognize from our previous series. We upgraded a lot, and we did a lot of work on these in the past few months. So we have the Nightblade series, the Trident series, and I'll briefly introduce these to you as well. First of all, the Trident. The first Trident we introduced in November of last year, so a couple of months ago. But we were already able to deliver this with a new cabinet chipset. As you know, I mean, this is small size. It's a real console killer. Similar size like console, but with the true performance of a PC, because we talk about true gaming here. Already won the Taiwan Excellence Award of 2017, so we're proud of that. And it's of course also ready for VR. Next to that, our so-called oldest gaming series desktops, the Nightblade series. We upgraded these as well. They have gaming graphics, they're easy to carry with a carry handle on the front side. By the way, we also have this on the edges, on the back side, so you can bring it to any LAN party. And it also comes with Mystic Light, so you can personalize your complete PC. And on top of all that, we have the Gaming Beast, the Aegis series. These are really packed full with features, and a couple of them I will show to you a little bit later. Ready for VR, special cooling design, and really, really high performance. What I think about all these gaming desktops is that we, like Faye mentioned earlier, like Derek mentioned earlier, we talk about true gaming. So we decided to step it up a notch, and all our gaming desktops from now on will come with our gaming graphics cards. So we won't use any reference graphics cards anymore. Our full system becomes gaming graphics cards, and automatically this means the performance will be higher, the noise will be less, because you know this from our gaming graphics cards already for a long time, and also the temperatures will be lower. And temperature is another thing that we care about a lot, because when you build a full system as a brand, this means you can bring something extra to the table. So instead of a regular desktop PC, which you all know has a regular design and internal design as well, we are able to deliver something extra on the cooling part. So we decided to separate all these parts a little bit more. So on the top you have a GPU chamber, for instance, in the Aegis, separated CPU chamber, and we also separate the PSU in the bottom of the PC, which means that the heat is generated by each component is also cooled separately. And VR?
Yeah, VR. I've mentioned that earlier in my presentation that VR has been a really hot trend recently. And therefore on all our gaming desktop you can find this VR link HDMI port, which you can just connect your head-mount device, like here, the HTC head-mount device on this link. And through our Dragon Center, you can have the VR one-click solution. Just with one click, you can transform the whole system into a VR-ready gaming machine.
That's right, so all the gaming desktops have this VR link on the front side. I have one last slide, also a really nice announcement to make this year, Q1. We work together with Ubisoft, and we will have a unique bundle with the upcoming game For Honor, with selected MSI gaming desktops and MSI gaming motherboards. So really nice and something to look out for as well. Yeah, that was it from my part, so I would like to invite David back on stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to all of our presenters for those great presentations. Right about now, speaking of information, I just want to let you guys all know, you noticed you had a goodie bag on your seats. Inside there's all kind of goodies from MSI, but one thing in particular, there's a USB stick in there, a sticker on it with a Google Drive link. Go on there and you'll see information, pictures, specs for all the products that you saw here today. Okay? Let's get to the raffle. You guys ready for a raffle?